Well, you talk about better footing, but what about this proposal in the papers that British ambassadors have been told not to sit alongside EU ambassadors in the future, to sit away from them? Does that come across as slightly offensive or in any other sense difficult for the EU side?
I think it just comes across as being a little bit petty. You know, it's kind of when you're in primary school or in secondary school that you get worried about who you sit beside in class. You know, most international forums that I've attended, whether it's UN or other international bodies, you tend to be seated either in alphabetical order or according to protocol. So I don't really know what that's about, but it seems a bit silly. Surely everyone should be trying to work with everyone.
Do you regret saying that Britain was a small country that was going to learn from its mistake? Was that petty?
I don't think so. It certainly wasn't intended to be. It's a serious point. The UK is a country with a population of about 60 million and is the sixth largest economy in the world. But as economic power in the world moves to Asia, moves east and south, it'll probably fall in those rankings. That's just inevitable. That's the way the world is going. And part of the reason why we have a European Union is the recognition that all of the countries of the European Union in the 21st century, never mind the 22nd century when it comes, are going to be smaller in terms of population and economy on a global scale. And being a European Union, having a single currency and a single market, puts us on an equal footing with massive countries like America and China, and in the future countries like India, which is rising. For countries with a population of less than 100 million and economies that are becoming smaller relative to those giant countries, it puts them in a weaker position, in my view. And that's just the reality of the 21st century that we now live in.